Oh, child. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tinesha Davis. This is Fun and Budget, where we talk about all the things involving our finances, our money, our lives, and living it to its fullest potential. That's what we're here to encourage each other to do. So in this video, we are going to actually go over our November review. Okay, yes, we are already in the smack dab middle of December, but I did just finished reconciling my November budget. The reason why it took so long, hold on, let me dust off y'all face. Ugh. The reason why it took so long is because I had went to Vegas, which ended like the very beginning of December. I got back, right? So I had to reconcile all my Vegas activities because that was in my November budget. Also, I made some purchases for Vegas and I did do some returns. So I wanted to wait for the returns to shake out in my accounts so that I could accurately account for them. And I actually still have a return in the back. I don't know if you can see the top of that box right there. It's a shoe box. And right now we are on our lunch break at work and we're running some errands to include stopping to make this video where I plan on returning that. But because I did do some other returns, I was like, you know what? We got this thing closer. It's close. We might be $10 off, less than $20 off, and that's okay. Because when I returned it, I should actually have more money returned to my budget than what we have here. Okay? Okay. And just know that anything extra that's unaccounted for will just go in my savings to go for my taxes and things like that. All right? So let's talk about it, y'all. For November, on this side of the paper is what I had projected. Then on this side of the paper is what actually happened. If it's highlighted in pink, it means I actually did better than I expected. And if it's highlighted in blue, it means I went over what I initially projected. Or it means I did not budget for it at all. This is a way that we can visually see what's happening in a glance with our money, okay? Okay, let's go over this thing. So, for the income, I said I was going to bring in $14,374. You're dying. Oh my God. The battery is dying. Okay, we are back. It's a little bit later. Battery died and I had left my batteries. So we're going to try this again, and we're using a different camera this time. So this will be a good way I can kind of compare how it looks on one camera versus another, okay? So where we left off, we're in November, right? Okay, so we left off that I projected that I would make $14,374 in the month of November. I actually did better. I brought in $17,414, and this is the money that hit my bank account. This is after taxes and everything. So this is the money that I have to work with, that I have to spend, right? Or allocate. Let's better say that. Let's say the money I have to allocate. The reason why it was so much more actually is because I was reimbursed for some expenses for a conference that I attended. That's the main thing. Okay? So here's what we did with the money. For my mortgage, I said $1,536 because that is my monthly mortgage payment, but I am playing a little bit of a game where I want my mortgage balance to always end on a equal number, a solid number, usually in a zero. And so I added some extra money to that. So I did $1,598 to get it at a nice round number, okay? HOA, my homeowner association, I said $109. I actually spent a little bit more. I did $189. And the reason why is because I had a deficit. I was a little short in that account, simply because for the new year, y'all, I don't always be doing all my things on time like I should, right? So for the new year, the HOA had went up from 2022 to 2023. I did not make that adjustment in my auto pay, in the automatic payment. So I was short about $70, I believe. Wait, 89. So this is $80. I was short about $80. So I finally paid the extra $80 that I was short, and now we're good. And because I am a responsible human being of the planet, I actually already changed my auto pay for 2024 because it did go up a little bit more. Y'all know how inflation be doing. So it went up a little bit more for 2024. So we shouldn't be having this problem because I already was on top of it. Yay. The gas bill. I said $50 because that's what it was the previous month. And it actually came in higher at 75 bucks. Electricity was $226. The cell phone, and this is for 3 phones on my plan. This is also for a little bump that I add for Netflix because Netflix is included in my cell phone. And this is for the internet service, the T-Mobile internet service that I don't want, but I haven't done the work to actually return them their equipment, so I'm still paying for it. So this is $177 here. And then the internet service, the home internet service, and this is for the fastest speed that my area provides, $70. Security system on the home, $54. And housekeeping, I said $160. But they actually did us a little better. It came in at $150. So the thing about it is my cleaning service is usually $180 a month, okay? One of the months that they were there, they actually broke something. It was a little spoon holder, nothing major, but I just requested $20 off of the bill. And so instead of $20 off the bill, they actually took $30 off to the bill. So that was very nice of them, okay? So $150. The lawn service, $135. And this should be the last lawn service for the year because now it's cold and the lawn doesn't need cutting as often. Purple mattress experience. Y'all know I am financing my purple mattress in the platform that it sits on, and I have the 36 months interest free, and I paid $300. It comes in, they want a little less than that to actually do 36 months, but I'm on track to actually pay this off in about 12 months. So I'll send them $300. I'm trying not to overdo it, and I'm trying not to fast pay it, okay? Because I do have a habit of looking at debt and wanting it gone, but it is okay. This is very strategic. I explained in other videos my strategy, and so that's what's happening here. So we're slow paying it, okay? Insurance, $398. This is for the insurance for my home, this is for the insurance for my car, and this is for somebody else's insurance that I pay. Easy Pass, for the toll roads, that's $65. YouTube Premium, I pay $23 a month for that subscription service. And then we have the groceries, came in at $103. Restaurants and eating out came in at $99. And this is very much under what I normally spend. I normally spend a good $300 a month, but I did give myself permission to pay more. I feel that the reason why this is so low this month is because I did take like the last month of November and we went to Vegas. I was about to reach for my calendar, but I don't have it. It's at work. It's in the office. To kind of see what else may have happened, the reason why I have spent so little. Thanksgiving was this month, but we did go to a friend's family's house for Thanksgiving, and the only thing we contributed was coquito. We made coquito, but I didn't buy any of those ingredients either. So yeah, so that's why very little was spent on groceries and eating out. I believe I did do some grocery shopping and I did do some meal prepping. I wonder if that factored into it. And this is what we do. We look at our budgets. We look at our budgets to kind of analyze what did we do right? What could we have done better? What's working for us? And what still needs some tweaking and some adjusting? What we know for myself, what needs tweaking and adjustment still is me actually finding the time to do the work of get my money back. Like returning that router so that I can stop paying for internet for my cell phone. Things like that. But I did do good. I did do good in some areas, and we'll see that as we go through this a little bit more, okay? But I do want to look at the groceries and look at if my meal prep situation, if that worked for us. Because I did go to things like Whole Foods, and I bought some prepared foods rather than the mailbox services. I said, hey, go to Whole Foods, get their beautiful salads that you like and things like that. And we were able to make some meals from that. But I got to look at the numbers. I got to look at it. Okay. And I got to look at my calendar to see, maybe I was out of town and I just don't even remember. But that's what that is. Household miscellaneous. This was stuff like detergent, soap powder, soaps, things like that. I spent $71. And fun miscellaneous, I spent $122. And if I take money out of the ATM, I include that here. But one of the things that happened is I paid for Paramount Plus, because y'all, I'm addicted to Amazing Race. It's on Paramount Plus, and it's $11.99 a month. Now, the Paramount Plus comes with Showtime, so that's what it is. But I am watching the thing, so I feel that it's worth it. Now, once I finish all 38 seasons of Amazing Race, I'm on season 4 right now, I may cancel this, but we'll see. We'll see. So $11.99 a month. But what I've noticed from reviewing my bills, from reviewing my credit card statement, is they charged me twice. Now, I did good. I did good, because I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I need to call them, get that money back. I already did the work. I did the work. And it took a lot of transferring, and it took a lot of, they act like they didn't understand that y'all charged me twice. I gave y'all the dates. On 11/20th, y'all charged me, and then on 11/22nd, y'all charged me. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they actually refunded both of them. They refunded them both. And then I just resubscribed, just to keep things simple and clean, because what I didn't want is to sit here month after month after month telling y'all, okay, they charged me twice again this month. They charged me twice again this month. So we did handle that business. Proud of myself for that, because y'all know I am the queen of saying I need to do this, but I never get around to doing it. Especially when it feels hard. When it feels hard. Okay? The other thing also here is Best Buy. They charged me for the annual Best Buy total reward thing, $190. I did call them, and I did get that refunded as well, because the thing about it was I bought all of these TVs, all of this equipment, all of this stuff, and they're acting like, okay, if you pay for total rewards, you're going to be under warranty with us. We'll fix it forever and ever. Amen. And I'm like, well, what happened to just the regular warranty? The regular warranty. I shouldn't have to give y'all $200 a year every single year to have this pseudo warranty. And even in the year that I had total rewards, the year that I had it, I never called y'all to fix anything. And I lost the whole GoPro that's on that total reward plan. And y'all ain't going to replace that GoPro because I don't have parts and pieces. Had I had parts and pieces of that GoPro, they would replace it. But a whole lost GoPro, oh well, too bad. So anyways, I told them to cancel it, give me my money back, because what I don't understand is what happens to just a regular extended warranty where you charge me one good time and I have it for a certain amount of years. Y'all are... these companies just getting over making all of this money because they found a way to enroll you into a subscription service forever and ever. Amen. Not cool. So not cool. And we have to remember that when you make your purchases with a credit card, now check your fine print, check the credit card you're making your purchases on. That automatically comes with extended warranties. You know, the manufacturer has a warranty. So we already have some warranties in place that are going to take care of our purchases for a good 1 to 5 years, depending on that warranty. So check that stuff out, because like I said, these people will enroll you in something forever, playing on your fears of something happening. In my mind, if I'm giving you $200 a year, let me save that $200 a year. And if something breaks 3 years from now, I don't have $600, I can buy a later and greater thing. And not just keep paying for something that may be outdated by that point. Like, stop playing with me. So that's what that is. And that's why I say I'm proud of myself, because I am doing the things and I'm not just putting it off forever and ever. Amen. Okay, here. I said $300 for this hair, and I actually paid $255 for it. I had some deep conditioning treatments. I had my ends trimmed and things like that. Yeah, nails, I said $80. I did $70 on getting my nails done. And the lashes, I said $60. I actually spent $35 getting my lashes done. Now, I should have spent $0 because your girl forgot that she actually has a gift card for this lash place that she should have used, because I can't use that gift card anywhere else but the lash place. But I forgot. And that's another reason why doing this is important, because it's going to always remind me and bring to my memory stuff that I have and stuff that I should be using and incorporating into my financial plan. Okay, so that's what that is. Yoga. Now, even though I planned for 180 for yoga, and even though I spent 180 for yoga, this is actually blue. The reason why it's blue is because ask me how many times I went to the yoga studio. Yeah. So I'm paying for a whole yoga membership where I can go unlimited in a month, but that's no good if you don't go. And the reason why I didn't go is because y'all see my hair. My hair. We cannot sweat this out. This is, for those of you guys who don't know me, and this may be your first time suffering through this video, this is my hair, my natural hair. I don't have anything in it but a straightening comb, a flat iron, a blow dryer. That's what's in this hair. So I say all of that to say that when sweat and or humidity touches this, we are poofing up, and it's a whole situation. It's a whole situation that we don't have time for. When I bought the membership of $180 a month, I have my hair in braids, and you can go and sweat in braids. So I have to I'm still trying to figure out my workout life combined with the needs of being me. And being me is I'm a black woman with all of the black hair. That's what being me is. I don't have wash and go hair. Okay? So we're still trying to figure that out at this big age. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out our lives at this big age. But it's okay. It's okay. So that's why it's blue, because that's a total waste of money. And I have since canceled the membership, but it did have to come out because they needed 30-day notice for cancellation. So it is coming out one more time in the month of December this month. But that's what's happening. Vegas. I said $1,000, and I gave myself the full permission to spend every last dollar of that $1,000. Caribbean cruise. I'm already paying on another cruise. I said I was going to put $900 towards it, and I actually put $700. Should that have been blue? No, it shouldn't have been blue, because this is all extracurricular spending. So that's what's happening right there. And honestly, it's December, and I've already paid the cruise off. So we're good. 401k and HSA. $1,780, and I include this in the budget even though it's taken out of my paycheck automatically, is because there were times where people would ask me after you see my budget, they would say, but what about investment? You don't invest, you don't do this, you don't do that. So I wanted to put this line item here so that you can see that just because you may not see it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's happening. And so this is to show that it's happening. And this right here, I max out my HSA and I max out my 401k contributions every single year. And then a lot of times in this next line item of savings, I said $1,016, and I actually did better. And this is actually savings and giving. I should have put the and given. I did $1,625. Sometimes in that line item is also extra money that I send to a brokerage account, okay, to do other investing when I pick out my EFTs that I want to invest in and things like that. So that's what's happening there. Extra mortgage, because it is another financial goal of mine to pay off my mortgage sooner rather than later. And I did do what I said I was going to do, and that is for an extra $4,500 to my mortgage savings account. Clothing, and for those of you who may not know what a mortgage savings account is, for me, I have actually stopped sending physical money extra to the mortgage. I send a minimum. I send $500 extra to the mortgage every single month, right? Then the rest of the money, so that other $4,000 actually goes into a high yield savings account. Right now, I'm getting about 5.3% interest every month on that account. And so that's what's happening. I'm tucking that money away over there. If you're interested, I feel like one of the first things you should do when you're getting your financial life together is have a high yield savings account. For real. That was one of the things I always said I needed to do and always never got around to doing. And I finally did it. And now that I'm doing it and I see that I'm making more than $500 a month in interest. I was like, why haven't I been did this? My money was sitting in a normal basic savings account. So now that I've done it, I want everybody to do it. And if you have a referral code, this is for, mine is with Marcus, Goldman Sachs Marcus account. Okay, it's Goldman Sachs Marcus account. You can do a Google on high yield savings account. You can do a Google on best high yield savings account, and you can see what you see, and you can pick what you pick. But if you do decide to look at Goldman Sachs Marcus, if you have a referral code, you will get an extra percentage in interest. So right now the website might say something like 4.3%, but if you have a referral code, you will get 5.3%. That's how I'm getting so high of an interest rate, right? If you want a referral code, shoot me an email. My email is in my description, and I will get one to you. It won't be mine, but it'll be one of our family members who have given me their code to share with you all, okay? They will get another percentage because it gives it to you for 3 months, and you will get a percentage. And that's what it is. That's what being a part of this family is about. Whatever we know, the good news we know, we share with one another, and we're here for one another to see one another do better, okay? So that's what that is. So that's what I'm doing right now. In blue, we have clothes, and that's because I did buy some clothes, not just for Vegas, actually. At first, the intention was Vegas, but then it also became, girl, you need some clothes because your thighs are rubbing holes in your pants. You know, like in between your legs, ladies with thighs, y'all know this. In between your legs, after a while, the friction starts wearing away the fabric. And I was like, you actually need to buy a bunch of new jeans and pants and stuff. And so I decided to do that. New season, new body, weight-wise. Let's update our wardrobe and get some things that don't have holes in them. So that's what I did. So I spent $556 in clothing, okay? And then also I went to the AWS Amazon conference in Vegas, and I spent $2,858, sort of, kind of, and I say that because that money was actually reimbursed to me by my company, and you will see that in the $17,414. So because that money was added to my income, but here's the money that was debited from my income, because this is what I actually had to pay for the conference, for some hotels and some other incidentals. Okay, we're going to see this again in December, because I finalized expenses in December where my money reimbursed, where my company that I work for reimbursed me. So that's what it is. That's what we did with our money. And if you add all of that up, it equals $17,414. Every single dollar had an assignment. We know where every single dollar went, and we look at this budget and we say it is all good. This is the story that my money told about me in the month of November. What story your money out there telling about you? Internal temperature. See, it's like I be trying to use this camera. I be trying. This junk not overheated. Here it is, 46 degrees outside. We got the heat turned down and off so that it don't get too hot in this car, and so that y'all don't hear feedback, and still y'all overheated. This is why we don't use you. This is why we don't use you. Let me put this same memory card in this other camera because we got another video to make. All right, bye.